jailer or what, um, and Bobby had looked and looked. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say the name. Shit. BJ had looked and looked and looked and never could find anything on you. No news stories, no nothing. There was
There's a couple.
nothing.
It'd help if you know my real first name.
Well, according to her, she can find anything out.
I've known Ange for quite a while now, and I've never heard her brag about shit. So there's that.
Yeah.
Again, doesn't matter to me. I mean, we can honestly, I've tried to hold myself to a higher standard than look up people. But if we want to, I mean, we can really get into a discussion.
Yeah, not blonde Jennifer. Sorry, y'all.
No, not
in the
blonde
comments.
Jennifer. No, not blonde Jennifer.
I guess let me say BJJJ. I don't know. I don't know.
Meanwhile,
I don't want to Beetlejuice the.
I don't think she'll come in here. Thank you, Missy. Thank you, guys. Well, unfortunately, the person that I'm referring to at that time was a friend.
yeah, I wasn't referring to them either. I could, they could go on their happy way. I'll go on my happy way. Leave my name out your mouth. I'll leave your name out of my mouth.
Thank you, Missy.
I ain't got no issue.
Well, it's just crazy. I don't know. It's crazy as fuck.
The
Crazy
fact
that people become obsessed.
I wish I could be more interesting, but I'm not. I mean, let's see, what else have I said? I was a former diabetic. During my depression, I weighed 215 pounds, which is when I found out I was diabetic. I went in to actually used an app. It was called Fit Me, and started going to the gym, and I lost over 86 pounds, 85, 86 pounds, one of the two. Sorry, let me use the lower 85. So yes, those pictures posted of me, yes, I was a bigger girl at one time, so what? My shit candles. If you think they're shit, that's fine. I don't give two fucks what you think. Go make my husband a sandwich. I absolutely will. Let's see what else.
First of all, have y'all seen her candles? They're fucking beautiful and they smell so good. And I have been on her about building her website to start selling them because, well, everybody should have an Ange candle. But sadly, she can't even do that because there's such shady ass people that try to destroy people's livelihoods by doxing their work or, um, just playing games with people's jobs.
The funny thing is, when that was said, I'd asked Shelly directly about it, about Bobby saying that, because someone else from inside their group came and told me that Bobby, yes, did in fact say that. And I asked Shelly, and Shelly said, no, absolutely not. Bobby saw your candle, because I sent Shelly one with a cross on it and stuff. And she said, oh, it's so nice. So, I mean, there's a lot of this and that going around. I could play the name game of who said this, who said that. That's why I've got on my page right now, the Angie's Truth, that when you say it and I catch you, I'm going to post it on there. I've learned my lesson from innuendos and he said, she said. When I actually catch you, I will post it. Until then, he said, she said doesn't matter to me. I don't care. Yes, I said I'll answer the questions because I don't care. I don't care what anyone on an app thinks of me. It's laughable. Especially people that need to check their own closets before they check others.
Amen to that.
Mm.
And that's referring to everybody. That's not one person. Don't get me wrong. That's everybody. So let me correct my statement.
Mm-hmm. That's it, right.
Yeah, I don't have a desire to, I guess, retaliate with this person, but just know I know.
As far as the other person goes, I'm disappointed. I should have known better. Why is my biggest question. Why? Because I understand I got into an argument with the other people, so we were arguing back and forth. The other person, why?
Mm-hmm.
I'm angrier at them than I am at anybody else that said anything about me because we were arguing.
Yeah.
I've left their names out of my mouth. They've left mine out of theirs. So we're moving on in a different direction.
The problem is I've done some shitty shit. I've got on here and I've snapped out or crashed out, whatever the hell they calling it this week. I have said some shit that is very hurtful to some people. But in this particular case, everything I said about the person was 100% true. And nothing I said was that fucked up. Never would I dox anybody's shit because I'm mad at them. However, they accomplished nothing. So that I'm not going to waste my time and retaliating or telling their business. I'm better than that. I don't mess with people's livelihoods. But just know, because I know you're listening, just know my job is untouchable, bitch.
Going after anybody's livelihood, especially when there's no way of a retaliation for that, is sick. If we want to go at each other, face to face, whatever, because I remember, granted, it wasn't a good time, it wasn't funny, haha. But when we jump on the lives, we go back and forth, and then it'd be done. It'd be over. There wasn't none of this. I'm gonna post your kid. I'm gonna post your crimes. I'm gonna post the crimes of your family. I'm gonna post where this person lives or that person lives. That's craziness.
Yeah.
I'm just going, from now on, I'm just going to post it in your own words. If you say it and it has my name in it, I'm going to post it. That way, there's no disputing it.
Thank you, Val. Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows, as far as the questions Mel was asking, everybody knows that argument happened. But, and I do mean this with all due respect, although it's going to come out like I'm an asshole. But Mel, at the same time that all this was happening, you were friends with them and you sat right there with them.
Absolutely. I don't deny that. Just like people or somebody was saying in Taylor's live about, I can't remember who said it. The
What
sad
Lucy
thing,
was saying.
huh?
What Lucy was saying.
No, wait,
That wasn't
Lucy.
Lucy.
Was it Lucy? I don't know. In Taylor's live, somebody said something about in the comments about people being friends with Tracy while that stuff was being said.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Even after I posted everything and me and Tracy got into it, so many still sat with her. So people can't just put shit on me and smack her and
Oh no no
MJ
no
and
no!
No,
stuff.
no, 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 no,
I
no, no,
said
no.
it.
I'm
No,
not
no,
putting
no, no,
nothing
no,
on
no.
you.
I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that y'all are doing that. I'm just saying.
I made a comment about it, and I wasn't referring to you.
But no, yeah, absolutely. I was friends with Bobby, Shelley. Did I shit talk? I've said that over and over again. I shit talked. I said it. I said when the phone call came through and she said who it was,
Mm-hmm.
I was the first to jump and say, "Hey, let me answer it." I'll
I
tell her
wish
we're
you
having
would
a
have.
good time. I'll tell her you got company. You're busy. And we were laughing. All of us were together.
Yeah.
And hey, it was funny. Ha ha. I got the text back that said, all it said was I had company. I have company over. And I said, okay, have a great time.
Because she
Yep.
made it like she never ever talked to you, Ange. Like you were calling just out of nowhere. Like, why was Ange calling?
And I've gotten to the point with that now that that's fine. If that's what I was, then that's fine. That's okay. It really is. It's okay. And that's the point, with a lot of the fights that I've gotten to, except those who continue to bring up my name. Anything in the past is the past to me, except if you're continuing. If you're continuing, then yes, we're going to continue to have an issue. But if it was the past is the past. I've said fuck shit. Other people said fuck shit about me. Hey, golden. We're done. From this point forward, I put the line in the sand. If it's still going on now, yes, I'm going to post you. I'm going to post what you said. I'm going to debunk it for everybody to see. But the past, I don't care. I wish everybody well. I hold grudges against one person and one person only on this app. One person that I will never forgive. And it is no one from that group. There's only one person on this whole entire app. The rest, hey, we got into a fight. You did your thing, I did my thing. Cool.
I want to know why. Because
Why what?
I've trusted her for years and thought she was my friend.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I wish I
That's
could give you the answer that you need, but I don't know myself. There's a lot of questions I do have, but I'll never know why. I'll never understand.
exactly. We'll never get it, and that's how it goes, and that's okay.
Yeah,
At
it
the end
is.
of
We
the
just
day,
move forward.
yep, it's okay. It hurts
Hmm.
because I didn't expect it from her. I seen her. I held her higher than I held anybody else on this app, and people know that.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I had the utmost respect for her,
Yep.
and it is what it is. Is basically is how you got to look at it. A lot of people, you know, in comments and stuff look at it as entertainment. But when it's your life, when it happens to you, you'll understand. When it's you, you'll get it. I shouldn't have heard a lot of things that I heard.
Well, she's blocked me.
Who?
The person we're talking about just blocked me.
Oh.
Haha, Lucy. No,
I
because
checked.
I said it in Shay's live when Ange told me. But that's how much respect. I don't care what you had to say about me. I didn't, but don't speak bad on her.
Yep.
The moment she'd say that somebody spoke something bad on her was the moment I would lose my shit and tell her, okay, well, I'm gonna go call them out right now.
I don't know. I mean, all I could say is I truly respected her. I did. I absolutely did. And am I the fool? I guess so.
Yeah, me too. It's fine. I don't mind being the fool, I guess.
But I mean, some things you just gotta walk away and kind of like Shay said, you just find your peace and walk away. You know, I don't have nothing bad to say. I shouldn't have known things I known. That's about the worst I could say. I had respect, absolutely. Absolutely, I did. I'm hurt, yes. But anything terrible I have to say? No.
She'll be back. You wait and see. She'll be back.
Yep.
It's crazy how when you truly think you know somebody and develop a friendship, how quickly things can fucking change and you're left with winded. Like, how the fuck
At
can
the
a friend
worst
listen
time
to
of your life,
Yeah.
Mm.
when you need them the most.
Yep.
Well, some of that too, guys, is kind of like the example that was given on Taylor's Live. When people are going behind the scenes and getting into people's ears, they believe things that they are told. They believe what other people tell them. I was questioned about something I supposedly said about somebody. Something that's absolutely vile that I would never say because at the time I had respect for the person. No, absolutely not. Never would I have said that about them. But someone else who had an axe to grind with me decided to try to break up another friendship. So sometimes it's people from your own circle that are trying to break up friendships that you already have established.
Mm.
Very
Mm-hmm.
true. Very true.
Sometimes you just got to walk away and say, fuck it. And, you know, if you got people searching your background and things like that, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You don't need them. Mm-mm.
Let them search. There are certain things you cannot find on a search.
Hello,
Well,
English.
clearly she didn't find that I was a lesbian.
Huh?
True.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
come up
well,
English.
What? Taylor. I
Um,
never
what?
knew that about you.
hey,
Hell
English
yeah.
loves to come up, y'all.
I love
Everybody
the
be
pussy.
respectful, please.
Taylor.
Sorry.
Hey,
Hey,
I miss English.
how's it going? Um, uh, I just wanted to say something really quick, please. First off, Taylor, you and I were following each other for a while. I don't know what happened. I guess I got blocked again. But I just wanted to speak on February 27, 2025 at 3:37. I wasn't saying that you were racist. I wasn't saying anybody in there was racist. I found out who the person was that actually said what I was concerned about, which was Amber. When somebody said something about trans people and she says, "Oh, I ain't got time for that to be worried about no pronouns." And I was like, "But you're part of the community. Why wouldn't you care how people identify and stuff like that?" And then somebody said something to the effect of, and I don't quote me on this because a lot has happened, chemo and everything else. Somebody said something to the effect of, just like blacks have their word, we can have ours. And I didn't really know anybody but you because you and I used to DM each other back and forth. And then Sparkly Jennifer was in there. So all I was asking,
Spark. Let's get that straight right now. When after you said that, Sparkly Jen was never in no conversation, written, typed, nothing
I
with
have the
me and you.
picture. No, no, no. I'm talking about the live that was going on at 3:37 in
Oh,
the morning.
okay.
That's what I was,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's be say that's fake as hell. Okay, okay.
Well, yeah, that's not what I
I'm
was
with you.
saying. So anyway, so she was in there and I was like, how come, how come she didn't one say something about the pronouns or anything? Cause she said that, if she sees something, she's going to say something.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's all that was about. But I didn't know there was a thing called rewatch or how people were watching stuff. All I was doing was saying, hey, if I didn't record that, I didn't lose my phone, I didn't record that. I just took a screenshot of who was in the live so that I could ask later, hey, could somebody find this live? Which is what I did. Case
Okay,
in
can you
point,
make this right? Can you make this right? You did say that you had a phone with it on it, but you couldn't find it because you had lost that phone.
no, I didn't
Correct?
say, no, I did not say that. I had a phone. I still have my phone. I have a screenshot of it. When Outlaws and everybody else asked me, did you record it? I said no, because at that time I didn't know how to record. But baby boom,
Mm-hmm.
shortly after that, I learned how to
Mm-hmm.
record inside the live and stuff because I didn't even know how to do that. I didn't know that was an option.
Okay.
So I just took a quick screenshot of who was in the live and the time and stuff. That's all that I have. That's all that I posted. So I want to apologize to you and Megan and anybody else that was in there that felt as though I was calling you racist. I wasn't, because if that was the case, if you were racist, all the times we had conversations back and forth in Stewie's lives or late at night and just texting each other and stuff, like DMing each other, not texting, DMing each other, you wouldn't have said anything to me. So I wasn't ever saying that, but I need to apologize since it was taken out of context.
Well, I appreciate that. I mean, my friends in here would tell you, like, I'll crack a joke every now and then because I am a lesbian. I will do that, but that doesn't make me in any kind of way a racist, homophobe, anything when I do that. So, I mean, you've been to grill outs, so you've been to other people's houses. You know how it is. You know how you talk. You get around your people, and there it is. But that night, like, it all evolved into something bigger. I mean, it was you were paying for money for this live, and you wanted the live to hear,
Well, I
things
was
that.
sorry, I was
Go
being
ahead.
told I was crazy that live never even existed because somebody apparently had gotten a violation and didn't
She
approve
did.
didn't approve the
She
violation.
did.
So all of a sudden the live was gone. So I'm hearing
That
people,
is how it works.
yeah,
Listen, that is how it does work. If you are holding a live like that and you get a violation after the live, the person with the violation, yes, if you um, cancel or whatever your live, it takes it away. It's gone. There's nothing there. So you're looking for people to pay for nothing.
Right, right, right. But see, I didn't know all
And
of that. I didn't.
but
I
I
did
tried
not
to tell
know.
you that though. We all tried to tell you that though, and
But then
that's
there's
what hurt
another
so
side of people.
bad.
Their other side of people were like, no, that's a lie. They can request their own live and stuff like that. Because I wasn't doing lives, I didn't know. But then fast forward, right? Fast forward to when Sparkly Jennifer gets on the phone with me and one other person, and Sparkly Jennifer said, yeah, everything you heard that night was said. It was heard. I was like, well, why didn't you say anything? Fast forward to a
So
live.
she said that. So Sparkly Jen said that. Say that one more time. Make sure I
Every
got this recorded. Go
everything
ahead.
everything I said that I heard that night was said. And then fast forward one more time, Taylor, to a live that Creative was holding, and Sparkly Jennifer gets in there and says, well, where's my money? How come you didn't pay me? I just told you everything happened. And everybody who was in that live is going to remember that. I didn't say anything else except, well, you're too late, so I'm not giving you no money. We were joking at that point. But I mean, we're both
So
lesbians. Pick a struggle, right? I'm not going to pick a
so
struggle. Go ahead.
I got you. I know I got you. I understand what you're saying. So you paid Creative too?
No, I'm just saying we were in Creatives Live. Thank you, Miss B. I wasn't going to call your name that you were on the phone, but no, I didn't pay Creative. I
I
I
got you.
didn't pay nobody else. I
So,
left that shit alone.
so Jen tried to get money from you
See,
by
I,
telling
I
you that.
I feel
She
like she was
sure did.
I feel like she was joking that night when she said it in the live, but you know what? I have learned in all of my elderly ways that there's the truth behind a joke. So I'm not going to say that she was or she wasn't. I just
Right.
know what she said that day in the fucking live. I don't believe that she was
Yeah.
after money for me.
But
No.
what did Amber say again?
Amber said she didn't have time to be worried about nobody's pronouns and shit. And I'm like, but you're gay. Why would you say that? And in
Well,
fact,
I
in your
know.
what?
text, I put in that chat, I put, but aren't you masculine of center? You probably get, asked which restroom you're going in and stuff like that. But no, I don't. I honestly don't believe that Jen was trying to get money from me. I'm just saying that's what she said that night in the live, because she did tell me everything that I heard. But here it goes a whole year later, where I'm left
It
for a
does.
whole year again
But
being talked to and acted treated bad.
but Megan, it was Megan's live, and Megan's really the one that had to put up with shit. I didn't. I squashed shit. I didn't give a fuck about these people. But Megan had to hear the shit because it was her live.
But
So
then
Megan
And
did have to go through it.
But then one of y'all's friends got on there and told me that I was just trying to, and actually it's one of the things that I posted, and that's why I sent that message out and said I'm not
We
trying to.
ain't got no friends. We ain't got none
Okay,
of them as friends. Mm-mm.
that lady that said that I was trying to run down good white women because a few of y'all had blocked me, and I was like, what the fuck? Again, pick a struggle. We're lesbians. We already got a struggle, so I'm not worried
Right.
about race or anything else like that. But what they were saying
Okay.
earlier about Tracy being homophobic, I just wanted to say this really, really quick. Tracy and I were pretty decent friends from October, November, December, and January. Tracy told, and I believe this is who Lucy might be talking about, but Tracy told me that her niece is a lesbian and she had a barber shop or something, and she was posting that everywhere and talking about it everywhere. But then she said that she wasn't welcome at her house. And I was like, well, I kind of lived that life myself, growing up in a Pentecostal household or whatever. I said, but you can love your niece how she is, how she presents to you. And she also said that she wasn't welcome in her home and stuff. And I was like, okay, well, we ain't got shit
Oh,
to talk about, because if you're homophobic with your own family, you don't give a fuck about me.
Can Megan say something real quick, please?
Yeah.
I just want to speak on the whole you heard, well, black people can say it, or this is what you think you heard. I had shared a story, and it could have been like right before you come in, about me going to a concert. I went to see Jelly Roll, and 3 6 Mafia opened for them.
What?
And it was a predominantly white concert, but there was different nationalities there, and there was a song that had come on, and 3 6 Mafia said a word that's predominantly said, the N word, and turned the mic to the crowd, and he got crickets. And he turned it back to himself and said, white folks can say it. And I was with a group of people, there was 11 of us, and I had said, they can say it, but we are not, because I'm not, it's not something I say. And that's what was said. It wasn't, they can say those words or anything like that. It was, anybody else in the crowd can say it, but we're not joining in. It was never, well, people of color can say it and we can't because we're white. That was never the case.
Right. I appreciate that. No, I wasn't in the room at that time. I came in the room, and like I said, my main concern about all of this was for Amber, but I didn't know it was Amber at the time. I just knew there were faces in there, people like, because all of y'all were off camera, right? Except for Sparkly Jennifer. She was the only one that was on camera. And that all I knew is a voice that said, I ain't got time for, the pronouns or anything else like that. And everybody just kind of like brushed over that, went to the rest of the conversation and stuff. But yeah. So I had left that alone, but I needed to be able to post some other things that are being said about me because I wanted to finally, since my mom died on the 1st, I just wanted to clear up a bunch of shit.
And I appreciate that. And thank you for sending me a
Yeah,
message
thank you. I appreciate
because
that.
I did catch help for about 8 months, but it is what it is. I let that go a long time ago. Thank you.
I apologize. Thank you too. I apologize to everybody that this happened to, and then I was really kind of mad at Jennifer because she could have said something way before, but then again I was like, at least I have an answer now that I wasn't crazy. But there's that. But I just wanted everybody to know I have not been lying at all. Now some of the things I say may be a little off color to people because I come from a different generation, but I'm being more careful about my tone and my intention in the way that I speak to people. And if there's something that bothers you, I'd rather it be talked to me offline or whatever. But if
Right.
you don't feel comfortable doing that, I respect that as well. But everything's not for the
What
internet.
about if accountability buddy come up here? Would you feel comfortable for
He,
accountability buddy to come up here and y'all
he's
talk
at a
to?
baby shower, remember, Taylor?
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, he's
I
a that.
I deleted the things today that I was using along with the Tracy stuff because Lucy made it very apparent, and her and Andy today, that he was a pawn in all of this craziness with her. So just out of respect, because I'm not going to do, we're both gay, we're both black, we're both in the same community and stuff like that. I'm not going to do back and forth with that young man and stuff like that. My only beef with him was that he was questioning my medical situation currently. So that kind of rubbed me kind of raw. But that I've apologized to him 4 times, and I would apologize to him four more times if need be. He's not the problem. Tracy has been the problem, but I couldn't get anybody to hear me. Even that night, that one of the times I was talking to Angie and Krista on the phone, and I was screaming and I was crying. Somebody
Mm.
please make this shit stop, make it go away, for various reasons. I couldn't, I mean, and Maddie, you even said it yourself. You'd already seen some of those posts,
Mm-hmm.
but apparently nobody read them. And
I
it
in
wasn't,
fact did.
Mm.
so I feel like I've been just screaming into a fucking well and nobody's listening to me. And it wasn't until Mel and Tracy fell out or whatever, when Mel reached out to me and was like, hey, I just want to talk to you. I apologize and stuff, because she got a chance to see her. Andy, Krista, several people and stuff. But at the end of the day, most of them are people that I asked for some help because I was unable to apply for jobs because of the level of corporate that I'm at. I have to disclose my social media. So the moment
I
you type
just
in English, it all comes up.
English. I just think it's bad, and it's coming from me that you still have all this about Tracy Lely and everything, and you're not even trying with accountability buddy, and he was before the Tracy Lely stuff.
But
No,
see, here's
no, it
the
wasn't.
thing with them. I just want to say, I think they have something more going on than what we know about. And
Mm-hmm.
I know he's at an event right now, so I don't want to encourage.
Right.
Like I think that's something that they need to handle together because only they know what the real issue between them is.
Problem. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you're right. I agree.
Yeah, and he can't come up, so I don't
Okay.
want y'all to get too far in that because that's not fair that
Yeah.
he can't come up and
I was
speak.
just thinking about him, and how he feels and stuff.
Oh
Has
yeah,
anybody
yeah.
thought about how I felt? Like the other night, I sat there for 2 hours after chemotherapy for 2 hours and I listened to people make snide remarks, rude comments. Shay even said I sounded ignorant and a few other things that were said to me, but I stayed there. Has anybody wondered how I was? No, because I'm different. I'm strong. He's a good guy. We probably would get along on any other level or any other time. I didn't need to be asked to take stuff down. I wouldn't post anything personal or degrading about that young man and stuff like that because he could be a family member of mine. I don't have any angst about him because he was used, and that's all I kept saying to him was, why are you doing this for somebody else? Tracy used him, and that's the bottom line. And she's lied on me all of this time, and not one person, well, I'm sorry, let me take that back, 2 or 3 people have said, hey, I'm really sorry that that happened to you, English. But for the majority of people, everybody else is like, instead of just admitting that you were wrong and you fed into some bullshit that she was serving you guys, why didn't you listen to me? I was posting black and white things. I was posting things that she said, nothing that had been edited, nothing that had been changed. I was never rude to her. I didn't harm her in any kind of way. I could have just been just an asshole, especially when it started affecting my life personally. But you know what? I kept pushing. I kept moving on. But I'm not upset with accountability, buddy. He's he's a young man, but my kids are older than that young man is. I don't I would not I would not harm him in any shape, form, or fashion. Really and truly, I wouldn't harm anybody. But that's just my character. That's why I haven't said a whole lot or done a whole lot.
I'll just clear up. I don't think you're an ignorant person. I think you're very educated. However, when I called you ignorant, it was probably referring to a situation is ignorant. Not you as a person and your intelligence. As far as, for me and maybe a few others, you feeling like we don't care and none of us have come to you. I don't even follow you, but I also don't know the full situation. I've had more conversations with him than I have you, and I still don't know the whole situation on why y'all are fighting. All I do know is something about doxing, and that's where I stepped the hell out. I don't think it's okay. I don't know if his name is Daryl or
I
Wendy
don't
or
know his name.
I don't know anything about what's going on. I know it's become a thing now. I'm not gonna. I've
I'm
had
not
more
looking for him. I
conversations.
said that the other night. I am not looking for him. I'm not bothering that young man. I want him to live his best life and his most glorious life. I am not searching for him. An apology is an apology when it's earnest and it's meant. And I meant my apology to him. And that's why I went back and I pulled all of my old data from my old TikToks, because when my account was getting shut down before, I went ahead and downloaded everything. I have 26 different conversations where he and I were just like having a good time and everything else like that. This is after I had apologized to him. And then something bad, whatever happened in September, which is when Tracy and all of that stuff started and stuff like that. I don't have beef with him. I'm You and I used to follow each other. What you said that night though was, you said, for an educated person. I'm the most ignorant person that you know. That was your direct quote, and that's why I was pissed off. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, maybe not that I know, because I do know some pretty ignorant ass people, but it some of the situations that I've seen, absolutely, I feel like you're better than that.
I
But
I
then
don't have
again,
to.
I can't sympathize. I only know his side. I've only seen
Correct.
things from his side because I don't
Correct.
follow you. And I can only go with what I'm seeing. So I'm not going to reach out to you and be like, English, what's up with this, this, and this? It's not my fight. I need to stay the hell out of other people's business because it's got me
Exactly.
in trouble being involved in shit that I don't have no business in,
I
you
agree
know?
with you. My only request to him was to please take down my arm with an IV in it and different things like that. I mean, that was my only request. I asked other people to ask him to take it down and stuff like that. That's over the top for me. But you guys follow his page is basically content about being it's a hate page and nobody says anything. Y'all just all get on there with the accolades and stuff like that. I could understand liking somebody and not liking somebody else. But when it comes to a story, there are three sides, yours, mine, and the truth. And if people aren't willing to listen to all sides of the story, then stay where you are, stay stuck where you are, because I'm going to pick a side. I'm never going to straddle the fence. But I just wanted to say I appreciate you guys for letting me come up and to apologize. But I do need to say I don't have a mean bone in my body that is directed towards accountability buddy as of today. I just wanted people to know that I have not been lying at all on Tracy Lee. And for all of you guys that have said some of the most disgusting things to me concerning her being on her side and stuff, you should have always asked to hear the other side of it or taken a look at it.
Right. Well, I think after today, with a lot of people learning some things, I'm sure that they'll be looking at all kinds of things. Thank you, Pooks.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you. Take care. Ange, where'd you go? You good, Ange?
She said she had a phone call.
Oh, okay. I missed it. The comments were going and going.
Woo! Mercy. Well, that was a surprise.
I'm back. I had a phone call.
You could, well, I mean, how do y'all feel? You feel better that she came up and addressed y'all, like you wanted Taylor versus a message?
Yeah, I just hope it ain't no meaning behind it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. I appreciate it. I was dragged for months over it, over a comment. So it is what it is. I'm past it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, y'all can move on from that, not have to
Oh,
worry about
yeah.
it again, it's one less thing that you have to stress over. I know damage was done, but
Yeah.
we can't turn back time, right?
That's right. At least it was done. I can say that.
And of course, Jen's always in the middle of shit.
That's why I said that. Say that again.
Oh, she's always in
I
the middle of
corrected.
shit.
I corrected her real quick about a little message thing with Jen. Hell no, I wouldn't.
Heathen, are you meaning to come up? I don't know who the hell that is. I
I
know.
didn't mean to do that.
What'd you do?
Accidentally accepted it. I try not to do that in other people's lives besides
No, it's
Taylor's.
okay. Heathen, did you mean to come up?
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to kind of share something real quick if I could, please.
Yes.
Okay. As a lot of you in the live know, Army Girl is my daughter, and I just needed to give a shout out to her and to anybody in the live. People need to stop and think about the way they're acting and the way, because in front of their children. Today, Doodles, and everybody, most of y'all know Doodles is my 5-year-old grandson, Army Girl's son. She took him and his best friend to a little girl's birthday party today. She turned 5, and she had sent invitations out to everybody in the class, in their pre-K class. Only Doodles, his best friend, and one little boy showed up. This little girl is level 2 autistic, so she's special needs. And when you ask Doodles what he thinks of, I'll just call her R, her first letter of her first name, he says, she is so beautiful. She just makes my heart explode.
Oh.
Oh.
So that just shows one Army Girl is doing right. They live with me. We do right, because he does not see color. He does not see disability. He does not see difference. And people need to stop and realize the way they're acting on this app. Your kids, your grandkids notice and pick up and are going to reflect the way you act. So I wanted to give a shout out to her and let everybody know she's doing it right. And I'm so proud of my little 5-year-old grandbaby, because R just makes his heart explode and he just loves her. She's so beautiful.
Oh, so cute. So darling.
Sweet
So,
little doodle.
Yeah,
yes.
W to Doodles.
But, with the way everybody was talking in Taylor's live and now in your live about the protected community and things like that, it's sad that parents won't even take their children to a disabled child's birthday party. But and then you have some, like I said, like Army Girl Racing Doodle, he doesn't see differences. He doesn't
Right.
care. And that's the way people need to be as adults. We shouldn't see those differences. And people need to realize your kids and your grandkids hear what you say. They reflect what you say and do, and they mirror your actions. And for people that want to have those kinds of actions, they're the ones that are affecting how the kids are acting nowadays in school. So
Right.
that's just my 2 cents. I just wanted to throw that in and give a shout out.
Well,
So
thank you. And we're happy to hear your story. That warms my heart.
I thought we needed a little positivity with all the stuff that's
Yeah.
been going on, and I try to stay out of the drama. So I just figured I would share that and just give a little happiness that not everybody is like that, and more people need to be like that and see these kids and these uh, individuals and adults need to see it and act like everybody matters, everybody's the same, and everybody's equal.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God, this Mindy makes one more damn account.
Are you good?
Yeah, my bad. Sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. This girl makes like way too many accounts to get in here. Just window watch.
Freaking Mindy again.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Number 75.
Take a hike, Mindy.
My blocked list is all her. Crazy. Well, it's been a wild live. Bye,
He's
Sneak.
obsessed with Shay Snicks.
It's insane. Let me see. I'm going to see something real quick. Hold on a minute. My grandson is taking a late afternoon nap here. It's going to be a long night for him. Well, Snicks, trust me. Hey, boss bitch. Every time I go live, she'll be around. Thank you for the heart, man. I'm struggling with my phone charging. Oh, I've got to find my other charger.
Hey, you should have got one when you were at Walmart.
I didn't even think about it, to be honest.
I have to order chargers from Amazon. Mine hasn't charged my phone 2 nights in a row. It's been real weird.
Yeah, just trying to see if somebody was live. I have another cord, but it appears like the boxes are not working right with them. It's taken, like, it took all night to get my phone to 100%. And I don't even think, I was so tired last night, I don't even think I listened to anybody to fall asleep like I normally do.
Is your phone an iPhone or is it an Android?
It's an Android. I
Um,
can't do it.
my iPhone updated and there's a new thing in the battery part where if you go in there and you hit charging, it does eco charge and then like another slow charge like during certain hours. If you turn that off, it'll charge your phone to 100% no issue.
Okay.
And it's automatically selected in the update for iPhones. I don't know if it's the same with you guys, but
Normally
I've
mine
noticed my
charges
battery
quick.
lags.
Yeah, normally it charges like real quick. It doesn't take long. Maybe this isn't a quick charge cord. I don't know. It's one of the gas station cords. I never have good luck with those. Yeah. That's Mr. Shay, everybody. Um, he's in on this live too. Y'all just don't know it. He said, "I'm just trying to do my laundry."
Mr. Shay, Mr. Shay.
He said, "I'm here all day." No, we went and did our running and come back, and now he's got his laundry on my bed in my other bedroom. Oh, now it's just mine in there. No, you can't be like that. I've seen somebody's husband wear thongs, and it was disturbing as hell.
Oh, good lord.
It was
If he wants to
disturbing.
go for a ride.
He went for a ride earlier. Yeah,
Did
he's
they
getting.
bounce or no?
We took the truck this time. That's automatically bouncy. So I just tightened the straps on my.
Oh, here we go with the straps again, Taylor.
I know it. I know it's
Joni,
2 times.
Joni, he's doing good. Other than the heart attack he almost gave me last night, he's doing great. He's the infection has gone down, so we don't have to worry about another hospital visit for that. Um, he's still healing, just gonna take a while. But I'm just gonna tell y'all a little
I bet you
story.
if you put on your little nurse's outfit, he'll heal quicker.
Listen, that takes too much time. I'm just going in bald. Straight up birthday suit.
Mr.
My
Shay, I'll be over at your house in a few minutes.
he'd be like, good, come get her ass. I've been on his ass all day, y'all. So last night, okay, I was on the phone, and I get off the phone and I go into this live to check on somebody, and I box up and I'm talking to the person. Now, mind you, before I did this, I told my husband and grandson stop playing around. They were playing like he was screaming, and it was getting on my nerves. So I tell him to stop messing around. So I get in this live, just as I box up, and I'm like, hey, so-and-so, you doing all right? I hear a big thump. I'm like, what the hell? So I put the phone on mute. I come out the bathroom where I was, and he's on the damn floor. And I'm like, what in the hell is happening? Then he goes to get up, and I see his shoulder imprint through my wall. Yeah, scared the shit out of me that it was his arm he just had sewed on. But thankfully it was the other one. I mean, I guess fuck up both of them. He's in there trying to play hacky sack, and his damn other foot came out from under him when he went to kick. And we didn't even have that much to drink last night. Like, the fuck. Can't be doing that shit at this old age. So yeah, I about had a heart attack when I seen him on the ground, and then I got pissed off when I seen the hole in my wall that he has to fix. I'm telling you.
He be wildin'.
I'm like, I cannot do this again. I cannot do this again in the hospital. About to call his mom to come start babysitting him. I don't even like her. Yeah, definitely getting up there. I'm glad it wasn't his bad arm though. Jeez. I can only imagine how that would have went. Not I'm afraid I'll break a hip drinking coffee. Lord. Oh yeah, I tell him too. I'm like, I'm gonna ask your mom to come get you or something. Well, y'all, I'm gonna jump off and do my laundry. I don't know if we resolved anything today, because a lot of shit's happened. I have to work tomorrow, so I need to complete some duties before my early ass old people's bedtime. I don't know if anybody's going live this evening, but I'm sure I'll see y'all on the streets.
You shall see me.
Yep.
You're welcome, princess.
I'll be around.
You know, I feel like Hot Mess should be going live, because I think the last 10 lives she told us she was gonna do, she couldn't do, and I just feel like it's her turn.
Yeah,
All
hot
these damn
mess.
bass she blames them on bass. Yet
Listen, you
she's
can
over there
just talk
watching
about bass.
Gabby.
Oh no,
Oh, not the
we just
Gabby
talk.
stuff, hot mess. Please, no.
It's this.
God.
Oh shit!
Oh, here she is.
Hey, princess.
Hi, Princesa.
Fucking baths that I blame it on. I go to take a shower and you guys have a fucking shit fit over it.
That's because your
You don't
showers
take
take
a
two
shower.
hours.
Listen, I don't.
You do more than
I
take a shower, honey.
Yeah, she
okay.
does.
I get distracted. I gotta do shit around the house. I actually sometimes do like a hair mask that you gotta leave in for, 10 minutes or so. Like
Oh
I do
boy.
shit, okay? And then most of the time, I say I'm gonna go live, and then my kids make it kind of impossible. So I'm working around their schedule. Competition's over for today. We're home. My kids are sorted
Congratulations to
out.
your
Yeah,
daughter.
thank you. She got third overall. I'm so proud of her.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, their
I know
duet.
Yay!
It was just her duet today, and they did absolutely freaking amazing. And I'm so proud of her. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
need to know what a hair mask is, because you can't just skip past that. We've never heard of that shit.
I
it's
know.
like instead of just like conditioner, it's a hair mask. It's something you put in your entire hair. You leave it. I don't know. It's got shit that's good for your hair to make it healthy and whatnot. And you leave it in for like 10 minutes, and then you rinse it. So you do that
Never
when you
heard
do
of
like your
it.
everything shower.
Never heard of it.
I
I
don't
just
know.
do.
I listen. I try these things to like make myself feel like I can stay younger and and look better. I don't know. Yeah,
Right
like a deep
before,
conditioning. There you go.
right
I've just
before
given up every time I hear
7:45.
Hot Mess say she's going live. I give up.
I went out and bought me a flat iron and a new hair dryer and
Well,
stuff.
like that's the thing. I've dyed my hair since I was like 14. Like I did highlights and everything since I was 14, and I've always used a flat iron. And when every once a week, I try to do the hair mask on it to kind of undo the damage that I did. So if that makes sense. Yeah, I know. I am gonna try tonight. If not, definitely tomorrow morning. I can get on like 10 a.m.
Well, I will be at work,
I will be
but
at church.
yeah, I'll be at work. But so
So
check.
if anyone's up late, like my kids will go to bed by like 8:30. So if anyone is around, then yes, I will get on. But if other people are on, I don't. Like so if I say I'm going to go on, but I see other people on, I just don't go on because you guys are already on. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go on and then have to make people be like, oh, do I go here? Do I go there? Do I end my life? I'm not doing that. I'm fine with going in people's boxes. I don't care.
Yeah.
That she
Back.
is. She is
I
fine
just,
with that.
oh, you know what, Ange?
What princess? I love you.
You hush it, ma'am.
Go
I'm
be
still waiting for your live.
go
I'm still waiting for
bedazzle
your live. How
something.
about that?
Go bedazzle something.
Yeah, I got a bedazzle for you. I swear it. You know what, Ange? I'm gonna find a good video to send you that's gonna scar you for the rest of the night.
just be
Yes.
ready, because every time you send me one, I'm gonna send you one worse.
I don't believe it.
Okay,
And
well,
thank you, Mel, for the handy. Now I'm gonna be a little busy because I got a handy, so I gotta go take care of that first, and then I can. I'm just kidding.
that's what the everything shower means, y'all.
Oh,
She's gotta watch the window.
Shut up. Yeah. Anyways, I love you, but I'm gonna drop back down and go mind my own business in the corner. And if anyone,
All right.
if anyone is around tonight, yes, I will get on tonight.
I'll
All
hold you
right.
to that.
Yep. 'Cause I'm gonna be listening to go to sleep, so don't play with my feelings now.
Yep.
Listen, I will call you personally to give you a bedtime story if that's what you want.
You will wake up to Mr. Man.
To Mr. Red.
Mr. Man.
I'll be there. I'll be there. Hot mess.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, chat. Thanks for coming in and supporting us and showing love. And
Yes, yes.
y'all are welcome for your daily dose of chaos drama brought to you by us. Whew. In my boxes, I love
right.
y'all. Love you,
Love
chat.
y'all.
Love
See y'all in the
y'all.
streets.
Love you all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.